lie silent, for soon that will be gone. Oh, I'll stand arms outstretched, pretend I'm free to roam. Oh, and I'll make my way through.
Hi there, Danny Daniels, the Managing Director of Active Plus, and just like to talk to you really a little bit about what Active Plus does. Active Plus is a disability confident employer. We employ 34 staff altogether, 70% of who have mental or physical well-being issues. We've been a successful third sector company, community interest company based in Cornwall, working for 6 years now, gradually building up the people we work with. And our strength really is we work building confidence and motivation in the community. The bits we're always asked about is employment of veterans, and I always think it's like not judging a book by its cover. It's really important that those first impressions, so when you see the wounded, injured and sick veteran in front of you, you haven't already got your preconceived ideas about what they're going to be able to add, because everybody, whatever their background, will have something to add to the team. And as we always talk about, as an individual may be weak, but as a team you are much stronger.
I set up Rebuild Southwest over 4 years ago, and the reason behind it was being ex-military. I left the military in 2011 alongside a lot of other guys who left with either a normal mainstream or they left under medical conditions. Some of them went really downhill, and I didn't like what I saw really, so I looked at ways that we could help them. I looked at a crisis within the area, in the local area, which is empty homes and homelessness. And I did a bit of research and I thought, well, there's 23,000 empty homes in Cornwall. There's about 18,000 families that are either homeless or displaced due to whatever reason, and lots of people needing training. The team building element it's all about the employer just taking a little bit of time, investing in that person or those people, and they will have found a real gem. I think that we're starting to get the message, and I honestly think that some of the employers are leading the way really in the rest of the country, because they see the diversity of these people. They see that they're going to get 150% out of somebody because they've never been given the chance before, and they will work harder. They might not want somebody to work 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. They might want somebody to do a 0.6 in a week, which is great, and they might not need somebody to be able to read and write. They might need somebody to sit in a wheelchair behind a till or stack shelves, but that's fine, because this is Cornwall and we're full of cottage industries, which, you know, and the diversity is brilliant. It just works so well down here in such a quirky county.
Here at Richfords, we're a specialist in damage management and restoration, which means our technicians are the ones that go out on the road and do the practical work of putting people's homes back together after they've had damage-causing incidents such as a fire or a flooding event. The biggest challenge for us is getting people to have the confidence to apply for positions. As an employer, we put applications out there, and we want to encourage as many people as possible to apply. So something we will always do is look to make the application process as easy as possible. So if someone approaches us and they've got concerns around filling out an application form or what to do at interview, our HR team are there to support that individual and really encourage them to be able to put themselves forward for a role. If there was one tip that I could give to another employer, it would be around communication, really. We've been able to embed a culture of collaboration where colleagues work together, and that overcomes many of the challenges. But equally, of course, that collaboration can exist between companies. For example, if anyone ever wanted to come and have a coffee with me to ask about how we've embedded processes, I'd be very welcome to receive that. And equally, I'm sure I could learn from what they're already doing.
So one of our biggest lessons was employing somebody with quite a severe mental health disorder, and people questioned why we would do that and if we could do it safely, but because we're a bit about being inclusive, we took a chance, and it's the best chance we ever took because it meant that we learnt about mental health. recruited a really strong employee, and the lessons we've learned have helped us employ others from with a similar background and keep the rest of our workforce well. Yeah, I think we've been really lucky because our background is care, so by very nature we're caring. But my feeling is people just need to be more human, and I think people get themselves in a state thinking they need to be PC or do things in a correct way. And actually you just need to be yourself and be human and have those honest conversations with people. And if you have those honest conversations, it's easy to put action plans in place to keep people safe and keep them in employment. The message is, if you're feeling curious about recruiting from a diverse workforce, just give it a go, put one foot in front of the other, be brave, and the rewards will pay off dividends.